Front leg forward, back leg straight. This leg, this arm back. It's only got 2 legs. And so similar to when we're doing things like the elbow and the hip here and this move like that, but what we're doing here is we're locking in here with our arms. We can do it on a smaller person like this. So the hand on the front shoulder, hand on the hip, and we can twist. But Ollie's, a bigger guy, so I'm going to do it more like this, where I lock in like this, and I lock in like this. I get him to breathe. End of the out breath, and you hear those clicks there, right? So it's a...
What's the benefit, Brandon, of trying to do that in one single breath as opposed to take 4 or 5 to inch him?
Either way.
Or like 2 steps forward on one stretch, 1 back on the inhale, 2 forward on the exhale.
As long as it's just quicker, that's all. So we can get on with other things. That would be it. If somebody's the more resistant and tight they are, the more slow you want to go. It's always about that resistance.
So if
never push.
If there were a green light, you can do it 1
That's
step
it.
at a time.
That's it.
If there a yellow light, easy to
It's not even necessarily the yellow light, green light, because that simply comes down to attitude. Whereas I can get green light when I'm tight. Like you notice with gas on his 2 sides, it's like one side's going to spasm. So it's not even about attitude, which is the red light or the green light. It's more about like we haven't worked perhaps the muscles in the feet, or we haven't loosened them up enough at the base. And that's always something to feel for with any joint adjustment, especially that neck. That's why I say they have to give it to you. If not, if you work against somebody who's tightening up against you, you will cause problems. You could spasm their neck. Serious problems. They have to go and relax and go. And sometimes when the rest of the body's tight, they can't do that. Okay? Same here. Okay? So if he was super tight in here, I just wouldn't be able to do it, which is what, when I was working on Yasser, one side he was totally ready to have it, but the other was, it was just like, it's not going to happen. Okay? So again, big breath. Go with the out breath. And at the end of the out breath, we're very near a final adjustment. Okay? So most adjustments are done at the end of the out breath, but during the out breath, we stretch them. So we're not making that full thing, like if here's where you can fully stretch, during the out breath we're reaching there, then we're going a bit further. Don't come from here and go like that. That again can be a bit dangerous, it's too jarring. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we stretch him as he breathes out, that's his maximum, and then a bit more. And that makes the adjustment. Don't come from here and go like that. That's really, that could really sprain or like strain a muscle, okay? All adjustments are pretty much like that. Okay. All right? So it's that confidence to get that little bit. How'd that feel?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You've got more to do?
Yeah, you want me to show you the back? All right? So again, we can warm up the back a bit. Oh, one went in already. And here what I'm doing is, again, base of my thumb muscle here and the base of the little finger muscle, turning the skin just to create that lock so that we're not all over the place, right? That's how much his skin moves without me taking my hands off his skin. This, less. It still moves a bit, but less. Big breath. And again, not on the spine itself. Okay? And then if he has to take a deep breath in, we can do it in a couple of breaths. But that's how we do that as well. All right? You guys all got moves like this of getting in under the shoulder blade and all that kind of stuff, right? It looks fancier than the value of it, to tell you the truth, but it looks great in a massage video.
Anything else in the knee area?
The knee area, I mean, like I say, we do things like this where we get in, back in here. It's a nice way to really get in quite deep without a lot of effort. Back of the knee, we don't do much at all.
No.
The front of the knee, we'll get him to roll over. we're just doing this,
Okay now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just letting him have his comments or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
If you're having trouble reaching around to get these points, then you can go like this. And you get him to breathe in, into the out breath. And we just gauge just below what he can, before he's gonna tighten up. So this is a very sensitive spot for a lot of people, powerful chi moving spots. And we could work our way up then, and even move it like this. All right. But again, we can even pull the leg out from the hip and then get our grip better and then work it like that. Or do what I call the gentle shake where we just come up and work it up.
You look gentle for me.
Did it look gentle?
For like head flex,
I've got a problem with
that'd
that.
just be the head one which you did yesterday where
He's not
the
listening.
leg like in here
Like in here.
or yeah.
I would mostly just work the whole ankle delta band because that's where the ankle delta band comes in. So again, if that's tight, it's less of an adjustment or anything than working into here and into here. Spending that, because you can see like with him, he's got these, you know, the bands that are tight in here. So I'd want to get all that out, get this loose, that loose, and then that loose.
Just keep going what you're doing. It's bad in there.
Yeah, but again, I'm only going to get so much out by working here because he needs a lot more toe work. I mean, you can look at his toes; they're all mangled, right?
Like, come on.
He's a little bit, you know what I mean? Sensitive. But look, you can see, you know, they're curling. This one's curling under. They're bent, you know, like most people's. They're kind of what I call mangling, you know. However politically correct we can say it, you know. And this one, but you can see, like, look at this one, it's sort of bent this way. That's creating that tension here. You've got that pulling forward. You know what I mean? So he needs a lot. He's sensitive through all these points here, sensitive in here. And so I would say it's not going to come out like his you know, big toe, like ankle delta tension through his belly is not going to come out here or here. It's going to come out here. Right? And that's going to take time. Even this kind of chest tension up here, I don't know if you can feel that at all through there. But that's all coming from the feet. So, again, I would say,
That's what I was going.
yeah, because you can see that curvature, right? You know, it's still, you know, that's the detail. That's why I'm saying that's where you invest your time. Otherwise, you mess around up here. And you could overdo it up here. Like, say I wanted to get his hip flexor loose and I just rubbed his hip flexor. That's going to cause bad pain after a while. You can sort of sense that, right? You're just going to lock up and go, that fucking hurts. It's not helping.
Yeah.
Because it's not letting go. Even though I'm rubbing it. Same with here. I could just rub that and rub that and rub that. Eventually I'll just bruise it and make it sore and it's not going to let go. I need to get that out and I can feel it here. You can feel how tight that is, right? That's all coming from in here, the tips of the toes. All that needs to be done properly. A thorough